about that. No, Dean's excited. I don't know how the guys are. No, they're happy. Regarding Dean's police skills, his criminal investigative skills include a high solve rate amongst his peers, who, if you notice some of them here tonight, you'll see there really isn't much competition. His Dean's motor vehicle enforcement, although exceptionally high, has been consistently of quality rather than quantity. Dean's the first person to have a teenage driver's parent on the phone to decide his or her punishment, yet the last to give a true criminal a break at all. To describe Dean speaking with his friends and his co-workers, these words pretty much sum it up. He's dependable, loyal, certain, deep in faith, amusing, comforting, understanding, and lastly, a good son, brother, and uncle. Unfortunately, Dean's father, Albert, couldn't be here this evening as he passed away this past October 20th. Dean, we know that your dad is looking down upon you with pride tonight as you're honored by the Southington Elks Lodge in your hometown for your dedicated service. Be proud, and thank you, Dean, for what you do. My hair look okay?
Right eyebrow. Thank you, Master Sergeant. Thanks everybody for being here. For that very good introduction, Master Sergeant, thank you very much. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you, the Elks, for this honor. I'm sure you hear it every year, but we in public service do not do this job for accolades. But a sincere thank you is invaluable in helping us feel appreciated. We appreciate that. Thank you again, Susan, for tracking me down. As the Master Sergeant mentioned, we had some difficult times for my family in the recent past. My father, Albert, was hospitalized throughout the month of September. He was very ill. He finally succumbed to his illness on October 20th. He is missed greatly by myself and the rest of my family that's here with me tonight. One of the greatest joys I have had in my life is making my father proud of me. He was proud to see me in my military uniform and now in a state police uniform. He loved listening to my war stories of my latest experience at work. I know he would really get a kick out of this right now tonight. He'd be bragging to all his friends about his youngest son being Trooper of the Year. So most importantly, I thank you, Dad, for your support and your encouragement. And thanks to my family's support for putting up with my missing holiday dinners and being late for work because of my schedule and all sorts of other issues. A big thanks goes to my co-workers, and many of which are here, hide down in the corner over there. Thanks for keeping the job fun for all these years. Thank you for your professionalism and watching my back. I would be remiss in forgetting to thank the Southington Police. Thanks for keeping Southington a place that I'm proud to call home for so many years. And finally, thank you to the Southington Fire Department. I've worked with many fire departments throughout the state, and you guys stand tall above the rest as far as your professionalism and your work ethic. You really make the job a lot easier on the road and the highway when I'm working with you, and I appreciate that. Some people like to think of us as heroes in doing what we do, and lots of us don't like that word. We typically respond what we do, what we're trained to do. I agree with that statement. The case in point is Sergeant Kimberly Munley. Most of you have probably heard of her. The civilian officer lauded as the hero of the Fort Hood shooting. Munley had recently trained active response tactics, or what's most commonly referred to as active shooter training. Munley had rushed into the building and confronted the shooter as he was turning a corner. Their shootout happened within 2 feet of each other. What on earth would possess somebody to run toward a maniac with a gun in his hand, or into a house on fire? Training. Training is what does that. Training in the mindset of, in the moment, this is why I'm here. This is what it's all about. And this is what I signed up for. When I was in a pursuit with a suspect, and the troop told me the driver was wanted for questioning in a murder investigation, my first thought was, I've been waiting for this for a long time. My second thought was, don't screw yourself. This is the kind of stuff that I signed up for. And when the call comes, it's our training that will get to see us through the day. So we're not here to simply work for a 20-year career and get a nice pension, though I'm looking forward to that. We're here to make a difference and act when called to act. This was also the mindset that many of us had before we even put the uniform on. We're simply privileged to make a difference more often than the average person because when we do put a uniform on when we go to work. So thank you again, Elks, once again for this privilege standing here tonight. Your support means a lot to us, especially our families. Congratulations to Firefighter Scott Lee and Jeff Dubois on your awards. Thank you.
Firefighter Scott Lee, please come forward. Chief Clark,
See that bad boy.
thank you.